Hey guys, it's me, the Amazing World of Autistic Fanboy 2002 here. Today I'm reviewing Heads of State, came out in 2025. So, it tells the story of when the secret agents are in Spain, and while there's an event going on where they're throwing tomatoes at each other, then all of a sudden a group of criminals started ruining the event, and then some of the secret agents were killed except for one, which we'll get to later. And then the UK Prime Minister has a meeting with the US President. So the casts are, you have John Cena and Idris Elba, which are the goats of the film. And then all of a sudden their plane gets hijacked by a terrorist, and then they go around Belarus and they have to get to Poland, where they meet up with the guy that has the weapons. So they have to, all of a sudden the terrorists come to the guy's house, and then they manage to defeat the terrorists, and they have to get away. And then all of a sudden this agent right here survived being killed, so he had to motorcycle all the way through different countries to meet up with the UK Prime Minister and the US President. And then they have to go to the warehouse, and all of a sudden the terrorists are coming, and they have to stop the terrorists from reaching upstairs. And then all of a sudden the helicopter takes the big boss, and Idris Elba managed to cut one wire but failed to cut the other. And then all of a sudden the helicopter managed to fire the missile, and then the UK Prime Minister thought he died, but clearly he did not. And then he managed to survive and steal the fire truck, which we'll get to that later on. And then the chase scene was pretty good, and then they managed to defeat one of the terrorists when he managed to survive. And then they have to get to the president to the meeting in Italy, and then all of a sudden it turns out to be a disaster when the terrorists started attacking. And thankfully they managed to defeat the terrorists, and then the chief of the terrorists tried to get away on the helicopter, and thankfully he got defeated. And then the movie ends when the Prime Minister and the President are in the pub having fish and chips, and that's when the movie ends. So I have to say, I had a fun time watching this movie. I watched it on Amazon Prime with my sister last night. Who loves a bit of John Cena and Idris Elba? Like, you probably know them from the Suicide Squad from 2021. John Cena was in a lot of great films, and so is Idris Elba. He was also in Luther as Idris Elba. But here's Peacemaker, John Cena himself. Yeah, I like John Cena. It's pretty cool, is John Cena. I like his catchphrase where he goes, "You can't see me, your time is now. You can't see me." Yeah. If I sing anymore, I don't want to get in trouble for copyright, so I have to say, I give this film 8 out of 10. So comment down below what you think of this movie. Have you watched it, or you've not watched it? Would you like to watch it, or if it's maybe not a film for you? So I give... Oh wait, I've already did that. I give Heads of State 8 out of 10. Excellent film. Yeah, I've inspired that from Harry Thomas Pictures. So my next review is K-Pop Demon Hunters. So thank you guys for watching my review on Heads of State, and I'll see you in my review on K-Pop Demon Hunters. So before I get to that, yes, I'm excited to go see Superman, the new 2025 film by James Gunn. And also, let me tell you the most important thing about next week. I'm off to London to go see a K-pop band. I'm off to see a K-pop band in London next week. So